Hey everyone, this is some nerdy guy, and welcome back to another limited run games slash other things slash Christmas extravaganza. I'm wearing my festive Pikachu t-shirt. For my friends that are watching, you've probably seen the shirt like 100 times. Yes, I do own a washer. I have washed the shirt. It's Christmas time and I love wearing it. So, uh, first things first. Just gonna get this out of the way. It's not a limited run thing, but when this was first announced, I went to every single website that would have probably have sold it, and didn't see any listings. And I didn't really think to look afterwards at all. I just didn't see any pre-order go up after it was announced. So I was like, oh, I guess it'll be in the store. And it just randomly went up for pre-order. It sold out immediately, and they said there's not going to be any in store. So that was fun. But I was able to find it on a website called Macari, and I found it for a really good deal. Just a little bit above retail. I had a $10 coupon, so that was kind of nice. And that is the 30th anniversary Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light Collector's Edition. This thing is so freaking heavy. I didn't realize how heavy or how big the box was going to be. Honestly, for an example, I guess, I thought maybe it was going to be like this size, like Xenocrisis, like, a little box, get a little trinkets and stuff in there. Because I know it comes with like an art book and like a replica Nintendo Power poster and like all this cool stuff. But this thing is huge. It's big. And I'm actually really happy with that because retail this was only like $60 and they went all out for it, and that made me really happy. So I'm definitely happy to have that. Unrelated to gaming, my friend Mass Lantern and I did a little pickup. We have a buddy that was selling a bunch of his toys, and I'm a huge Marvel fan. I collect a lot of the Marvel Legends action figures, and I ended up getting this for a really good deal. It's one of the 80th anniversary 2-packs. It is the first appearance Wolverine with the Incredible Hulk. This thing is so cool. I can't wait to open these and try to fit them on my shelf somewhere because my shelf is stuffed, but just super awesome. I'm really happy to have that. And now we get into the games. Okay, so basically this is gonna make me look like a crazy person. I have 5 boxes here, but here's the thing. They were all ordered at different points in the year, and Limited Run was just like, hey, all at once. Here you go. Just take them all. And I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to have them finally, but I was really hoping to maybe not get them all at the same time. I don't know. But and there's one from Strictly Limited, so I guess we'll start with this one. This is from Strictly Limited Games. It's just one game. Some of these other... So here's the Strictly Limited one. I guess I should show these off. Then there's this Limited Run box. Then there's this Limited Run box. Then there's this Limited Run box. And then this is also Limited Run, but it's not labeled. Because this has 3 games in it. And then I think one of these has 2, and then the other 2 are just 1 game in there. But they're... collector box versions. Okay, so the trusty Bookskater, got him with us. I really wish I was better at filming because I just look down and that's like the whole video is just me looking down at a box. But okay, I mean that's about what I expected the size to be, so that's cool. So it comes with a little postcard. So Limited Run does trading cards, and Strictly Limited does postcards, which I think the postcards are a lot cooler because they're bigger. The picture is bigger. So this is going to give away what the game is. Right there. Some anime waifus right there, if you're ever so kind to like them. And the Sisters Royale Box Collector's Edition. So... for people who don't know what this is, because if you don't actually know what this is, it's just a shoot 'em up game that got really popular in Japan, and they decided to do a physical release of it on the Switch. So I am super happy to have that. I am slowly but surely, gradually getting into the shoot 'em up genre. I've always had ones I was interested in, because I used to watch, I've mentioned them before, I used to watch channels, well, I still do, I'll rewatch videos of Pete Dorr, or Happy Console Gamer, or like any of those people. They kind of introduced me to the genre, and a lot of the games are super expensive, so it's kind of nice to get new ones, because the new ones, there's a lot of new ones that are still really good, but there's just certain ones that are just astronomically expensive. So I've had to play most of them through emulation, which I really don't like to do. I like to actually have a copy of the game, but sometimes that is not possible when you have games that are worth like thousands and thousands of dollars, like the Darius Alpha game or whatever, which luckily I got in that collector's set for Darius, so that was really nice. And moving on, I guess I'll just do them randomly because I don't know which one is which, so we're just gonna find out what is in each one. I know 2 of these have Neo Geo games in them. Is this one of them? Yes, this is. Awesome. Okay, so the first one, is there a trading card? There's the trading card. Okay. Oh, the picture's kind of weird on this one. It doesn't really give it away that much besides looking at the title, but there's that. And this is Mark of the Wolves Neo Geo. I love getting these Neo Geo boxed games. They're just so cool because they look like the Neo Geo boxes that you would get when you got the AES games, which those are also astronomically expensive, and I will probably never have one, so that's fine. These are good enough for me on the PlayStation 4. I'll play them on my PlayStation. So there is that. Most of these that I have, I've kept sealed because a lot of them you can get on either Xbox Live or on the PlayStation Store for like super cheap. So these ones, it's kind of nice having sealed, but at the same time, they have a lot of goodies inside. Like there's, I think, posters, and then there's postcard looking things, and then sometimes they have a replica Neo Geo cartridge inside, which I've never seen one because the one that I did open was Metal Slug 3, and that one did not have one. So yeah, there's that. It's time for the next one. Then trusty Boots Kater. Oh, don't show that side. That's my address. I don't want to show you my address. Unless you want to come visit. I mean, that's cool. Because most people that watch this are just my friends anyway. So, okay, so I could definitely tell that they were pressed for time because a lot of these are very lazily packaged. Usually the limited run packaging is like really well done. This one is just this little, it was just kind of thrown in there. But that's okay because this is still in great shape, no damages or anything. And that is the King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. This thing, as I drop it and break everything inside, looks great. King of Fighters is one of those games that I'm terrible at, but I still think it's fun. I like all the characters and everything. I guess I'm not a true fan because my favorite character is Terry Bogard right there. He's my boy. I play him in Smash Bros. I think he's a lot of fun. But yeah, King of Fighters. And I know it's like one of the most popular gaming franchises, or not gaming franchise, but fighting game franchises. Besides, your Mortal Kombats and your Street Fighters and your Darkstalkers and your I don't know, Soul Calibur and whatnot. But I know King of Fighters is pretty popular. Okay, what is this? No, I don't want to ruin the bubble wrap. I'll reuse that. Just sell when I sell stuff. Because I also like to sell things sometimes. Not any of my limited run stuff. I haven't sold any of that, but... Oh, yes! Okay. Yes. Okay, I was hoping this was going to be the last one, but that's okay. So there's that card. That gives it away. And this card, which also gives it away, but that's fine. So first, we have the remake of Shadowgate. Or is this just a port? No, this is definitely a remake. Okay, yeah, this game was originally an NES game. They made a remake version of it, and they put it on the Switch, and this is so small. I am slightly disappointed. This is so tiny. I was hoping, same with like the Brigandine one, I have it sitting here. This was a lot smaller than I was expecting, but like, I believe this was like $60, and it's like not very big at all. Like, kind of disappointing. You could make the box just like a little bit bigger. Maybe like the Switch Force one, or at least like thicker. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of disappointing. Because you don't actually get to see what it looks like until it's in hand. But, I mean, still cool though. Cover art's really badass. Look at that. He's cool. Okay, and then this is what I was most excited for. I think out of any of the things that I have gotten so far, opening all these, this is probably the one I was looking most forward to, and that is Panzer Dragoon, the remake. This I've already played a little bit of it on the Switch, and it is amazing. And I'm glad to have a physical version of it that comes in like a Sega Saturn type case. It's so cool, and I'm really hoping that now that we've gotten this remake, and I believe it sold pretty well. I know this isn't, I don't think it was done by Sega though themselves, but it would be so awesome if they did a remake or a port of Panzer Dragoon's Saga, because that is another game that is ridiculously expensive. I'm never going to have it. I don't even have desire to own it because I don't want to spend that much money on one thing. That's like insanity. But that would be something really special if they did that. But this is a really fun game too. It's just an on-rails shooter, a lot like Star Fox, but it's really fun. You get to ride a little dragon and shoot things. It's cool. So, yeah, there's that. And then, last but not least, this big-ass box. The big kahuna. Get to see what's in here. I already know what's in here, but... Oh, okay, so this was just kind of packed on the side, so hopefully... Okay, the disc isn't rattling around, so that's good. It is a Kemco RPG, because I am obsessed with buying the Kemco games. I think the cover art is always really nice and everything, but that is Bonds of the Skies on PS4. So add that to the Kemco stuff. And then... Oh, yeah! Okay. This is a Sega-filled video, so this is... Whoa. Okay, so here's all the trading cards. I got... I got an extra of one of them. Okay, so here's the Bonds of the Skies one. And then 2 of... That gives it away, so there's that. And then this is the next thing I'm going to show that's also going to give it away. And a trading card. Streets of Rage 4 on the Switch. And it's got like the Sega Genesis style side thing. Oh my gosh, what do you call it? But you know, the side, the thing. It's on the side. Yeah, when you put it on the shelf, it like, I can't remember what the term for it is. I sound like a freaking idiot. But yeah, classic Sega beat 'em up game. They finally made a new one. Even though I don't believe this is made by Sega either, but this is so much fun. It's on Xbox Game Pass, so I've already played it a little bit, and it's really, really good. Music is super amazing. I love the music. Ooh, yes, it got a little soundtrack with it. That's awesome. All right. It's got all the characters on there. But yeah, I mean, if you like Sega, you know what Streets of Rage is. The 2D like hand-drawn style is just super awesome. I don't know. It's just super unique. I remember at first when I saw the trailer, I thought it looked like super generic, and I was like, what is this? Like, this doesn't look like a Sega-produced, like, classic game or whatever, but was very proven wrong with the gameplay and the graphics and the music, and I kind of... The graphics kind of grew on me, because they are, like, it's hand-drawn, animated, almost anime kind of style. Of course, it wasn't going to be pixelated, but you can get the pixelated skins of the original characters from the first game. I'm blanking on their names right now, but yeah, super cool game. And then, last but certainly not least, we have Blackbird on the Switch. This, I believe, is also a shoot-'em-up game. It's made by Onion Games, which I really like them a lot. They have one coming out where you play as a grape, I believe. It's like a Stardew Valley RPG type-ish game. I believe he plays a grape, or is it plum? I think he's a little purple guy that you get to play as. I'm super excited for that game, and I can't remember what it's called, but I remember seeing it on the Nintendo Indie Direct, and I thought it was great. But Blackbird is what we're talking about right now, and this game looks so much fun. I've never really played it. I never bought it on the eShop digitally or anything like that, so I'll be cracking this one open to play for sure. And yeah, so a lot of freaking crap. Look at all these games. Look at them. I don't have a problem, I promise. Definitely really excited about this too. The Fire Emblem. I really would like to do a whole video on just this, showing off all the cool stuff that's inside. Same with a lot of these other. I think I've said it in like the last 2 videos I've done. I just like to sit there and gush about just one particular game, showing off all the little bits that are in the collector's edition, plus what I think of the game as a whole and everything. So hopefully I'll get around to doing that someday, because I would really like to. I just need to get better at editing videos, because I don't really edit these. I just film them on my phone and upload them to YouTube, just like that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But until the next one, please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Happy holidays, happy new year, all that fun stuff. And yeah, until next time, see ya.